enough to push the head out.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing my labor and delivery story. I also have a few things that I wanted to show you, but let's get on to today's video. Basically, the day before I actually gave birth, I'd had a stretch and sweep. Wow, I had a battle axe of a midwife. She was just like, so, to me anyway, I don't know if it's just to me or if it's just to everyone, but she was just so heartless. I really did not like my midwife. My due date was the 24th of February, and then I had a stretch and sweep on the 25th of February. She was like, oh, you're 2 centimeters dilated, you're definitely gonna go into labor any day now. I didn't even go into labor. Basically, you have a stretch and sweep after your due date if you haven't gone into labor, and then like 10 days after your due date, say that if you go 10 days over, you have to get induced. So I was like nearly 10 days over. It got to like the 9th day and they booked me in for another stretch and sweep. No, it got to the 8th day and they booked me in for another stretch and sweep, and she was like, if you don't go into labor before the 10 days are up, I will be shocked. I will be so shocked. I was like, love, I'm just so over this pregnancy. I'm so over you. Like, please, I hope for the both of us that I have. Okay. Got home and my sister had given me like this exercise ball, like this bouncy ball. And I was just like, let me just bounce on this ball. I just knew that she was just gonna come soon. And then I just got this feeling, let me just go and like have a shower, get a nice wash, get nice and clean. So I went into the shower, got out, put some pajamas on. As soon as my head hit that pillow, I just got this really sharp pain. And I was like, that's weird. So I went into my parents' room and I was like, Mum, I just felt this really sharp pain. I don't know what it was, but yeah, I'm just letting you know. So she was like, okay, if you feel it again, then let me know. So I was like, okay. I went and told my boyfriend, and then I went back into bed. As soon as I lay down again, I felt the sharp pain again. It was literally like someone got a knife and was like poking you. Basically they said, oh, make sure you call the hospital up before you come into hospital. So I called the delivery suite, and the midwife was like, okay, well, wait until your contractions are a bit like closer together and then call us again. I'm pretty sure my contractions were about, I wouldn't even say 10 minutes apart. I would probably say they were about 5 minutes apart at this point. Yeah, I just couldn't get to sleep after that, so I was just sat up for a bit. Felt it a third time. I was like, no, I am not waiting any longer in this house. And got into the car, my dad drove, got to the hospital now, couldn't even sit down, was screaming, in the car. My mum was like, okay, come out the car. I was like, I cannot walk. So my mum had to go and get a wheelchair for me. Got to the delivery suite now. Why did they want me to wait in the waiting room as if to say I don't need to go into a room right now and give birth to this child? They got me a cubicle surrounded by lots of other women in labour, and I was like, I need gas and air. Basically, before I'd gone into labour, my prayer was that I wouldn't have any like epidural. I wanted as natural birth as possible. I only wanted to use gas and air if anything, and I wanted a water birth. Like when you go to the birth and beyond classes, they basically say that the pain is like a period pain. Every month I have a period. Every month I have period pains, right? It was nothing on the level of a period pain. At one point, it had been snowing that night as well. So my mum had like this massive jacket on. I just remember holding, the only way I could describe it is I was just holding onto my mother's jacket like the woman with the issue of blood was holding onto Jesus's garment. I was holding on because this was my last resort and I didn't know what else to do. Then my mum was like, do you want me to get your boyfriend to come in, and I was like, okay, yeah, because I wanted him to kind of like experience this time with me. He came into the room and I was like holding onto his jacket because it was so painful. I was screaming, and then he was like, shush, shush. And I'm thinking to myself, don't tell me to shush. Don't tell me to shush. Unless you want to swap places with me, do not tell me to shush, okay? Just go get my mum. So my mum came back into the room, and I was like, Mum, I need, because you can only have like one person in the room at a time anyway. And I was like, Mum, I need gas in there. This is so painful. So mum was like, can she have some gas in there? As she was getting the woman to ask the woman, when my mum came back in, I was like, I need to push, I need to push, I need to push. I feel like I need to push. It's just it's really heavy pain. She got the woman, and the woman was like, oh, well, I just checked you not long ago and you're only 4 centimetres dilated. How many centimetres dilated was I? 8 centimetres. Such a short space of time, and like doubled in dilation. I just remember going, I told you, I told you, I told you I needed gas in there. I told you that I needed to push. And I was like, oh my gosh, like the midwife was even shocked herself. And I'm like, bruh. So finally the bath was round. They put me in a wheelchair again and like rolled me into the birthing room, the water birthing room. It was so lovely in there. I got into the pool. As soon as I got into the pool, like, whew, extra pain release on top of the gas in there. I was just like, shh. Like, it got to this point, like in the pushing process, like I was just so drained, I was so tired. I was like, oh my gosh, I want to see, because I really wanted to see like the process that was happening. This is the once in a lifetime process. And she was like, okay, I can see your baby's head now. So she's like,
Okay, we're gonna have to push the head out.
which was the bit that I was dreading the most, because obviously it's the head. The head came out and it just went pop, and I was like, oh, that was really sore. So from like 12 till like 4:20 a.m. It was just like a really quick labour. So she was born. They just put her on my chest. When they put her on my chest, all I remember is just looked around and then just went just like started crying, and I was like, oh my god. Yeah, it was just so beautiful just to like think that this baby had been inside of me for like 9 months. For me, it just kind of like solidified my faith even more that God is so real. All I just remember is I didn't give my baby eyes, I didn't give my baby a nose, a mouth. All I did was have sex, incubate this baby, and then give birth. Then afterwards, like, they just wanted me to push the sack out, which was like a breeze, mate. I have like a few things that I wanted to show you as well. When I was pregnant, my sister bought me this keepsake box, which is just so lovely. So from the last time, kept my pregnancy test. This is the thing that I was talking about in my previous video, the how I found out I was pregnant. So you get this machine, and then like you wee on this. Yeah, it doesn't smell of anything. You put it into the machine like that, and then it's meant to say like pregnant or not pregnant. That was faulty. So yeah, I will never throw away if I can help it. This was an invite to her christening, her dedication back to God. He is her father, he is the creator of her, and in that day, this is an oath basically to God. Yeah, and just my family were there, which was just so lovely. Like, even people who have different faiths, even people who don't believe, like, it was just nice to see that they were still supportive. But yes, I want to say thank you so much for everybody who's subscribed so far, everyone who's watched my videos, everyone who's liked my videos, and people who have commented on the videos. Thank you so much. Yes, I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Which was like a breeze, mate.